You think skipping sleep might just make you tired, but in reality, your eyes are actually the first thing to go down. Me facing glaucoma, I realized that having sleep deprivation is not something you want to deal with on top of a high elevated eye pressure. I lost over 70% of my vision to glaucoma, and on top of sleep deprivation, that is not something I want to deal with. And I know that in my life and in my experience, that every single little habit starts to matter. Even sleeping, walking, your lifestyle. So when I say sleeping and taking that into consideration, it matters. Yes, it's going to matter a lot. So you don't want to take 2 to 3 hours of sleep or 4 hours of sleep. It's important to get a good sleeping habit. And some of the causes, if you don't have a good sleeping habit or if you start to skip your sleep, is number one, you're going to start having dry eyes. Your sleep, not your sleep, but your tear glands start to slow down and you'll start to feel this irritation in your eyes. And you'll start to rub your eyes because once your tear glands slow down, your eyes become dry and you start to rub it. So that's where you want to moisturize it with just regular teardrops or any moisturizing drops. Personally, for me, I use refresh drops and I have dry eyes just because of the steroids. And on top of less sleep, I notice for me personally that I get super dry eyes. So sleeping is super important. Number two, when it comes to being sleep deprived and skipping sleep, is that you'll notice your eye twitching or that little spasm, how your eye goes like that. Well, that just means your eye has this little stress signal letting you know that, oh, my eye didn't get enough sleep or my body didn't get enough sleep. So you need to go get some more sleep or just take a nap to let your eyes relax a bit. Because if you don't, as I mentioned, it goes back to number one, you get dry eyes. So you'll start to face that eye twitching, letting you know that it's time to get more sleep. And number three is going to be that eye fatigue. What I mean by eye fatigue is that you'll feel heavy eyes, just how your body feels heavy. Whenever you work out, like lifting weights, you'll notice that you can't really lift any weights no more. Say you're doing any shoulders and you can't lift your arms anymore. Simple and same concept as your eyes. Your eyes won't be able to lift open anymore and you want to sleep. You'll start to feel the muscle of your eyelids become heavy and they just don't want to be lifted home anymore and you just need to get some more rest. But when it comes to skipping sleep and sleep deprivation, I do want to let you guys know all these things are fixable. But if you do have any eye conditions, those are different stories. This is just for people who have sleep deprivation or have bad sleeping habits. These are just fixable things. All you got to do is go back to sleep for about 2 to 3 days. And what I mean by going back to sleep, I don't mean staying asleep for 2 to 3 days. That'll be way too long. You'll need to still get up and do stuff. What I mean is that you'll get on a good sleeping habit schedule or routine for about 2 to 3 days. Simple as that. Once you're on that good sleeping routine for 2 to 3 days, you'll notice your eyes become less dry, less eye twitching, and your eyes are feeling less fatigued. So a good sleeping hour could range from 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, sometimes even nine, sometimes even 10. That all depends on your lifestyle and your body, depending on also how your physical well-being is. For me, personally, I take about 7 to 8 hours, but for you, I wouldn't know what it is. You'll have to test and see because for me, I still do workouts and I work out in the morning. So I'll actually sleep earlier, maybe 10 p.m. and wake up at 6 p.m. just to get my sleep. So it's a different scenario based on person to person basis. So just make sure to follow a good, consistent sleeping routine and a good sleeping habit so that you don't feel all this dry eye irritation, twitchiness, and eye fatigue. So these are some important considerations. Sleeping habit is fixable, is not unfixable. Just know that also if you do face a bad sleeping habit and skipping sleep can also raise your eye pressure because if you're skipping sleep, it's gonna elevate your IOP. You'll notice when your eyes become heavy, your eyes start to feel this heaviness and your IOP starts to become elevated, trying to make up and overwork itself so that it stays open. which is not good. So yes, it's important to sleep and do not skip sleep. And with people with glaucoma, put a pillow under your head, maybe about a good 3 inches above your body so that it's elevated, so that you think of it like a pool, or when you're going down, it's draining the liquid going down so that your pressure goes downwards and IOP stays in around 15, 11 or so, because that's what I do as well. So I hope these tips help you guys, because my goal is just to give you guys some tips so that you guys take care of your vision, because your eyes are actually one of the blood vessels that doctors can see without actually cutting. So it's important to take care of your eyes, because blood vessels on your arms, they can't see, but they'll have to cut it just to see it. But on your eyes, they can see your blood vessels and they won't need to cut your eyes to see that. It's literally right there showing whether your eyes are doing well or not. So I hope this video gives you some advice and tips, and also gives you some sort of motivation to really take care of your health and take care of your eyesight. Because for me, losing 70% of my vision to glaucoma, I believe that vision is important so much, because seeing the world and then losing the world is like a totally different story. And seeing the world is like a different experience. You get to see all the magical things, all the beautiful things on earth, even though we're in 2025 and vision is still so important to us. So I hope you guys take care of your vision. And if this video helps you guys, please drop a comment down below on other tips and other suggestions on videos that you guys like to see. And also subscribe and follow, because we are almost at 500 subscribers. I thank you guys for all the support and being able to be there with me from subscriber number 1 all the way till now to 404 subscribers, I believe. We are slowly growing, and I am proud of every one of us that we are slowly climbing the charts and making there. I slowly want to be able to do giveaways with you guys, because I know when it comes to eye drops, I want to give out those little eye drops, or like micro drops, that make sure they get into your eyes. But we have to climb the numbers to make sure we get into those giveaway charge numbers. So hopefully we keep on growing, guys. Thank you for the support.